Everybody get in right now. If you guys are getting the notifications, tune in. We're in this other live session. Welcome, everybody. Let's see. Let me get to. There you go. Trying to look at the comments right now. Just give me a second. Trying to pull it up on my side. Let me see. Okay, cool. You guys see the comments, right? All right, cool. What's up, Philip Cur Curleto? I wish I could say your last name, but I'm trying my best. What's up? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Barcelona won today, so it is a good day. It's a great Sunday. I know that many of you guys are like kind of like halfway through Sunday. It's barely 2 p.m. over here, 2:43 p.m. in California. It's still Sunday. For some of you guys, it's probably like midnight. You guys are like in Monday. Happy for the win and the second half performance. Yeah, the second half performance was really good. It's just the first half really kind of it didn't resonate well with me because one of the reasons why Barcelona played good in the second half is because they knew that, okay, if we keep playing like how we played in the first half, we're probably going to either lose or tie. And I think that Barcelona need to start like really being consistent when it comes to dominating the game from the very beginning. Like the only reason why Barcelona even played well in that second half is because they were like, okay, Elche is really stepping up their game. We need to step up our game. And we can't depend on that. We have to depend on ourselves and say we're gonna dominate from the very beginning, not be so reactionary and be like, okay, because they're playing well, we're gonna play well. So um, I wish Barcelona had that type of attitude from the very beginning, if that happened, I think that Barcelona could have won like 3-0, 4-0 because those last 15 minutes, Barcelona were doing so well. They were creating chances. They were passing the ball very fast. Obviously, we weren't clinical enough because of Ferran Torres, but in the end, I still want to see what we saw in those last 15 minutes, which is to move fast, be intense, make Elche sit back. We didn't do that the first 65 minutes. I'm not saying that Barcelona played bad in the first 65 minutes, but we look at what they did in the past 4 to 5 games, they could have played better. Um, Kevin, do you think the ref helped us today? Those two handballs by our players. It wasn't even handball in the first place. I know what you're talking about. I forget what players. I don't know if it was Jordi Alba or Araujo, but yeah, there was like two plays where it looked like it was a handball, but it was not because it was not intentional. It was not. I mean, it was not intentional, right? They weren't. Our players were not really trying to use their hands to block the ball. So it was a handball. If anything, the ref was kind of like on their side in a way because, for example, Araujo, right, it should have never received that yellow card. Uh, you look at the play again. He was actually going for the ball first, and then the player came in, and then the ref is like, "Okay, that's a foul. That's not a foul. You're that's not a foul." Um, Frankie De Jong, right? That's another one. One of the players put Frankie De Jong down. That should have been a foul, but it wasn't given. It wasn't given. It wasn't. They didn't receive anything. No punishment. No nothing. That should have been a free kick, right? Which could have led towards us scoring another goal. So the ref was kind of like 60% on their side, which was kind of annoying. And the other thing that kind of annoys me is that because the ref gave Araujo the yellow card, that means that if Araujo plays in the next match against Osasuna and he receives another yellow card, which I hope he doesn't, if he receives another one, that would mean that he will miss the next match against Real Madrid. You know how you know how annoying that is? Like if Araujo never got that yellow card today and the ref was actually on point with his like his callings, we wouldn't be dealing with this situation, which means, right? If Xavi doesn't want to like take that risk of playing Araujo in that game against Osasuna, that would mean that we should see our defensive line with Dani Alves. Dani Alves, Piquet, Eric Garcia, and Jordi Alba. I do not want to see Araujo in that game because we're going to need him in the game against Real Madrid. I don't want to see Araujo in that game at all. Because if he receives another one, he would not play against Real Madrid. And the last thing I want to see is Araujo not playing against Real Madrid, right? Because he had a great game last time. He was playing very well. That center back duo between Gerard Piquet and Araujo is so good. It is so good. Like, you guys really need to pay attention to how these two players are playing. Like, their communication, their intensity, their timing on intercepting the ball. Everything is so good, and we need that against Real Madrid. If we beat Real Madrid, right? If we beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, La Liga is going to get very, very close. I'm talking about in terms of competition. Like, we're in third place right now, and we have one game less than, I think, Sevilla and Atletico Madrid, I believe, right? I could be wrong, but we have one game less. We're that one team that has the least amount of games. And if we beat Real Madrid and we still have a game less, we're going to be in a very, very, very dangerous position. Very dangerous position. To the teams out there in La Liga: Sevilla, Real Madrid, Villarreal, Real Betis, Atletico Madrid, right? If and let me tell you guys, I said this in the previous live session. If Barcelona ends up going into second place, right, and staying there, and we finish second place in La Liga by the end of this season, that is going to be one of the biggest accomplishments we have had so far in the season. Probably the biggest accomplishment besides playing well and actually getting results. If we go into second place after seeing what Xavi had to go through, and he found this Barcelona team like in ninth place, eighth place, seventh place, and to finish second place, knowing that we were like almost 15, 20 points behind Real Madrid like 4 or 5 months ago. If we end up in second place and we knock out Sevilla, oh my God, man. Like, I would be so, so happy. That would be a very big accomplishment. Not only did we reach top four, but we end up knocking down Sevilla. And let me tell you guys, this season is a very hard season because Real Betis, right? Real Betis, Sevilla, Villarreal, they're all having great seasons. Great seasons. And the fact that we have seen like these three teams play so well, and the fact that we still see and the fact that we're seeing like one of the worst versions of Barcelona, right, supposedly, still end up like in second place and beating one of the best Sevilla sides that we have ever seen, one of the best Real Betis sides that we have ever seen, one of the best Villarreal sides that we have ever seen. It's like, how can you beat someone like Barcelona? How can that's how good Barcelona is, that even if they're like 40% of what they are, we can still be very competitive in La Liga. Even if we're like 20% of what we are, we can still be very competitive in La Liga. Like, it's just so crazy, right? I don't want to like hype up this situation too much and say that we're going to be so good. We're going to be City 6-0. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, the comeback is real. The comeback is very real. And I'm just happy for this team. I'm very happy for this team. No matter what happens, if we end up second, third, I don't care. I'm very happy for this team and for bringing in this strength, right? Really trying to get into the top four, because they know that it's very important in terms of like the revenues, sporting wise. We want to be able to convince someone like also Erling Haaland that this is the team for you, that we can be very competitive. Like, look, even though we were in one of our worst eras ever in the history of Barcelona, we still managed to get into the top three, and we're only going to get better, right? I just wish, right? I wished that, and this is probably one of the things that I kind of disagree with Joan Laporta, right? Like, I know that I do praise Laporta a lot, but I wish that he made the decision to fire Koeman in August, or like in the summer, and bring in Xavi Hernandez and not wait too long. Like, you literally waited too long. You're like, okay, I'm gonna give Koeman 3 more months, but for what? Like, 3 more months for this season, for what? Like, it only damaged Barcelona, and that's why we're over here trying to make that comeback. But can you imagine what would have happened if Xavi was here from the very beginning? Like, yes, I know that you guys are going to be saying, no, Kevin, he's not going to have Aubameyang and Adama Traoré and Ferran Torres, and the reason why we're playing this well is because of these three players. I don't think so. I think that in the end, Barcelona would have played better than what we were like about 4 or 5 months ago. We probably would have played better. We would have had more preparation, more of an idea of how to play. Because the only reason why we're even in this position is because we have an idea of how to play, right? And when you have a straight idea of how you want to play, you're gonna be in a great position and you're gonna be successful in La Liga. So I wish Xavi was here, but it is what it is. We are here now. We should be very optimistic about this team, and so I'm happy, right? So uh, let's see, Xavi Magic, yeah. That Memphis Depay penalty, he's having confidence of his life. Wait, what? Yeah, he's having the confidence of his life. Yeah, no, Memphis is doing very well. He is our top scorer this season. He has a total of 10 goals. Like, I know it sounds kind of weird now to say that, oh, Memphis Depay might be sold in the summer. It just makes sense though, right? Like, because he came here for free. This is going to be the only summer where we could actually sell him for profit. And if he does so well this season, we can sell him for like about 25, 20 million euros. I honestly do not know how much he would go for if he was to be placed on the market. But like, just really think about it, right? Like, if Memphis stayed throughout the summer and he stayed with us for another season, like where would he play? Because it's clear that Xavi wants to use Ferran as a left winger. So when Ansu Fati is here, we're going to be having Ferran and Ansu on the left wing. On the right wing, we're going to be either having. I don't think that we're gonna have all three, but we're gonna have Dembele, Adama Traore, assuming that they pay the 35 million euros. I don't know yet. Dembele, Adama Traore, and Abde, three wingers. Memphis Depay at Lyon, right? One of his best positions was on the right wing. I don't know if you guys know that, but he was playing really well as a right winger. So he can play left wing, but you have those two players. He can play right wing, but you have three players in that position. And then we talk about what we're going to have in the number 9 spot. Now, if Haaland doesn't come, the chances of Memphis staying is going to increase by like a lot. But assuming that Haaland comes, um, I what like like what, you're gonna put Memphis over Haaland or something? Which they're gonna have a Aubameyang who can't be sold in the summer because if they want to sell him, Barcelona's gonna have to pay a huge fee. They're not gonna do that, right? Uh, Aubameyang is going to be staying. Ferran can also play as a number 9. Um, Luke De Jong might be loaned back, right? Luke De Jong might be loaned back. Who else are we going to be having? Brathwaite is going to be sold, but I mean, yeah, I mean, you get. I guess you could say that there is a possibility that we could have like three strikers as our options: Aubameyang, Memphis, Haaland. But they all need to play because they're all players that have proven that they need minutes. They're not like some bench warmers. Um, So yeah, that's why I say like, okay, maybe I could see Jordi Cruyff and Xavi saying, okay, yeah, I think we should sell. I don't think we need Memphis because we have these two strikers, and Ferran can also play in this position. Um, yeah, that's just what I think right now. Um, what else do I want to say? There's a lot of things I do want to say. It's just there's a lot going on right now because of Barcelona and where they're at. Um, are you worried about Haaland's? Oh, wait, let me see. The front three needs to be Dembele, Luke De Jong, and Adama Traore. I think that Luke De Jong is better as a super sub because the reason why it actually works for him to come in like in the last 15, 10 minutes is because when you play a game, right, and when you're like on the bench and you're seeing the game, you analyze the game, you analyze the weaknesses, right? You're just looking back and you're just analyzing the whole thing. You're like, okay, I see that. Let me try and go in there and try to tackle that problem that the opposition is having. That's why Luke De Jong is doing so well, is because he knows that once he gets there, he knows exactly what to do. Um, he's a smart player, a professional player, but I don't think that Luke De Jong should be starting. And especially when you know that Xavi demands his front three to be very aggressive. They need to press well. You need to be very like high intensity, like you know what I'm talking about. Like that front three needs to be very aggressive. Luke De Jong cannot do that for like the first, especially for like the first 45 minutes. He can't do that. He's just not. his athleticism is not that great when it comes to like pressuring. When it comes to like what do you call it, aerobics? Or I don't know if I'm saying that the right word, but when it comes to like him like doing that ibra, like kicks in the air and stuff like that, he's really good at that. But when it comes to pressing, when it's required to do so, Luke De Jong doesn't have that inside him, right? He's like another Messi. Um, Garcia and Araujo need to play because they are the future. Yeah. They do need to play, of course. I think that it's really hard for Eric Garcia to play right now because Xavi knows that Piqué and Araujo are forming a really good duo, especially in this season. They really get it, right? Um, with Koeman, we would be battling not to go to the second division. Yeah, it's true. Like there was this one article that said if Koeman continued to go in this streak with Barcelona and he continued with Barcelona, if he continued like with the exact same pattern, right? You lose two games, tie one, win another game, you tie two, lose three games, whatever, whatever, right? They did like some sort of like math and they said, okay, if he continues to go in this similar streak in terms of winning games, they said that by the time we do get into May, right? This is all like him. This is all like these people like doing like math and stuff like that. They said by the time we get into May, we would probably end up like around 17th or 18th place. 17th or 18th, like assuming that our win rate continue to go like that, like how we were about 4 to 5 months ago under Ronald Koeman. So yeah, it's true that we would be battling not to go into second division. We would probably end up in 17th or 18th place. That's like so bad. And you know what's so crazy is that I feel like if Koeman ended up in that position to go into like 17th and 18th place, he probably would have said, "It is what it is. You know, this is all we have. We just have these players. You know, I can't do much more. It's not really my fault. I wanted certain signings." Can you imagine how toxic that would be? Can you imagine how these players would feel? They would probably be like, "Wow, I'm a player that takes my team to the 17th, 18th place. Like I wish I could be better, but according to Koeman, I'm not. You know, like when a coach says that, when from a player's perspective, they see Koeman as like a father. Like I always gave that example about like like if you let's say you had a little boy, right? Like he was like 4 or 5 years old. He's in preschool. He's excited about going to school and this and that. And he comes home and he brings you a test, right? And it says D minus. And he's like, "Look, Dad, I brought D minus. I'm sorry, and this and that." And then no, son. It is what it is. You know, this is just what you are, and just gonna have to deal with it. You know, this is just it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Can you imagine how that kid will feel? He'll be like, "Wow, wow, that sucks. Like, this is who I am. Like, I'm a person who brings D minuses." To the house, right? So it's very like it's depressing. Like I'm so glad that Koeman is not here no more, right? All right, let's keep going. How do you think? Okay, how do you think? Okay, what do you think would happen if Messi stayed? How would he play under Xavi Hernandez? I think that if let me think about this. If Messi actually stayed, I honestly wouldn't. We probably would have never seen Adama Traoré come to Barcelona. Really think about that, right? Because Messi plays on the right wing, and he was almost immovable. Like there was no way you could take away Messi from the starting 11. I don't think that Xavi would take away Xavi. I don't think that Xavi would take away Messi from the starting 11. You just can't, right? When Messi is in Barcelona, you get the best version of Messi. I know that right now Messi at PSG is not doing the best. He has like 2 goals for like the season, but at Barcelona is a different story. I honestly think that Adama Traoré would have never came. It would have been Messi, Messi and Dembele taking on those the right wing role, and that's it. And I think that everything would have gone the same. Like we would expect to see some high pressing movements, high intensity. We would have seen Messi at the best shape of his life, being very eager to be successful with this club because he knows that okay, this is a real team. Whatever we're doing here, this is reminding me of what we did about 11, 12 years ago. We would see a much more inspired Messi. I think that of course Barcelona would get out of more difficult situations if Messi was there because he is that type of player. He is someone who can make the difference. So of course Barcelona would be in a better position with Messi. I'm not saying that if I'm not saying that what we are doing right now, Barcelona is not good enough. I'm not saying that. It's just that with Messi, you're always going to do better, and especially in Barcelona. Um, I think we probably would have seen like a front three of. I think that Ferran would have still came. I think we would probably see a front three of Messi, Ferran, and Dembele. That would be a great front three. Messi, Ferran, Dembele, right? If you guys are wondering like why, like oh, why would you put Ferran as a number nine, Dembele as a left winger? It's because if there was one thing that Ferran is really good at is his positioning. He knows exactly where to go, like what spaces to attack, where to run, to receive the ball and score the goal. Messi is exactly that player that can find those spaces for him. So it would have been a great duo with Dembele on the left wing, stretching the pitch, blah blah blah. I'm not saying I know I'm not talking about Ansu Fati. That's because he's injured. So, front three like that would be really really good. What would I say about I'm trying to go through the questions. Sorry guys. Let me see what we. I don't want to skip anything because I can't answer everybody's questions. So I'm just gonna pick a few. Do you think Piquet should continue next season or retire? I think that he should continue for one more season because remember, he's playing at a high level, and I don't want him to retire like next season because he's still good. He can still add value to this team. He's like even though he's 35, he brings so much to the table on the field still. Um, and the thing is that if you guys are wondering, like, oh, why would you say that he would retire? Why wouldn't he not go to like Man City or Man United or like Juventus? It's because he literally said, if Barcelona say that they don't want to use him no more, he will retire. He will not play for a different team. So I think that he should be given one more season, and that's it. But I think that next season we should really introduce and be very what is this? Be very consistent with using Araujo and Christensen and Eric Garcia. Maybe use Piquet for like the Copa del Rey matches and stuff like that because he can't play in every game. And especially, since he's getting older, time is gonna go by. All right, let's do this. Ooh, look at these stats. You guys see this? Man, everybody upgraded. We got Depay on a 87, Dembele 85. This should be the regular stats. They shouldn't be considered as like an upgrade. This is what they actually are, right? Pedri 85. Oh, that's good. That's decent. See, that makes sense. That's where Gavi should be. No, but no, right? FIFA wants to say, oh no, he's a 74. Why? Are you okay? All right, so we got Dani Alves right here. He's at 81. I'm gonna place Dani Alves right here because Des is a 76. I would not, I would not place Dani Alves over Des at any point of the season. It's just that when it comes to like FIFA, right? FIFA, uh, if your numbers are higher, you will play better. It's just like that. Let me. Gavi's a 74. I'm not gonna play him because he would literally kill me on this game. Adama Traore 78, Garcia 70, 78, De Jong 80. Okay, I don't know. See, Fati, why, why is this a 79? Um, let's put Torres later. I'll keep Ansu Fati there. I'm not going to use them. These are all going to be players that we're not going to be seeing these players next season. I promise you guys. Puig, he would not be here. There's no way. With Kessie and Pablo Torre coming in, there's no way Puig is going to come in. Uh, yeah, there's no way. Braithwaite out of here, right? I appreciate his professionalism, but he's not going to be here. Humtiti out of here. Lenglet out of here. Abde, he will stay. Jugla, he will stay. Gavi will stay, obviously. Balde will stay. Tenas will stay. Mingueza, that's a very interesting one because many are asking what happened to Mingueza, right? We haven't seen any minutes from Mingueza. Mingueza, yeah, I don't know. It's just that he doesn't have the technique, in my opinion. Um, that's just my opinion. Mingueza might leave. Sergio Roberto for sure. Like, I don't even know what the heck he's doing here right now. Garcia 78, Busquets, Piqué, Alba. This is really good. I really like these stats right now. Like, I'm gonna keep refreshing. Luke De Jong, Aubameyang, Damatrode, okay, Garcia. All right, let's do this. Damn, Piqué 86. Nice. Pace. His pace improved, guys. You see? Fitness. Xavi's working on the fitness of these players. They're looking faster. All right, let's do this. We're gonna play one game, and then I'm gonna continue to answer your guys' questions. Just one game. I'm only gonna play one, and then I'm gonna answer your guys' questions for like another 15, 20 minutes. So make sure you put your questions down below. I can't answer all of them, but remember the people who are in the membership group, which is like the join button down there. You guys do have priorities. If you guys do have questions, I'm always going to go for you guys first. Dembele needs to stay, and they need to sign Adama. Yeah, that could be a possibility. We could see Dembele and Adama stay. Haaland, Ansu, Dembele, Aubameyang, Ferran, Adama. Yeah, exactly. I would love to see that. Yeah, someone said that we're in third place right now. We are in third place. Like, that's great. You know, we're so close to being in second place. We have one game left. This guy thinks he's so good. He thinks he's so good. You're not good. You just like using PSG. This guy probably was a Man U fan before. Ooh. Alright, let's do this, guys. Dembele, golazo. Oh my god. Remember, put your guys' questions down below while I'm playing this game, because I'm going to play one game and then I'm answering your guys' questions for about 15-20 minutes. Boom! Oh my god, Raul. God damn it. What the heck was that? If there's one thing that FIFA has to improve is Araujo's headers. He's way better in headers than what we see here on FIFA. Like, you know how many goals he scored with the head? That's foul. That's foul. You know what's so funny? I don't even know how to take free kicks. I don't know how to take free kicks. Whatever. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. It's alright. He thinks he's going somewhere, but he's not because he's outside. Just gotta be patient, right? Don't give up all your players all in one play. Just sit back for a bit. Who's this, Ansu? Okay. Alright, let's go. What's this guy's name? Hold on. Ole! See, I'm getting better. Alright, come on. This guy swears he's good. Look at this guy. Not even close. Like, this guy even pressed start because he's about to quit because he knows. Kevin, how much better are we compared to Manchester United? It's not even close. Manchester United just got whipped 4-1. They're not even close to what Barcelona is right now. Not even close. I feel bad for Manchester United because like Barcelona went through the exact same phase in terms of like going through all of these humiliations, but now look where Barcelona's at now, right? We got back up quick. Man U is still going through a phase where they're struggling with humiliations. They've been doing this for like the past 8 years. For us, it was about 3 to 4 years of humiliation. We react quicker. We are the bigger club. If you are a United fan, I am sorry. If you're a United fan, just you know, convert yourself into a Man City fan. Like, it's just so sad to what's happening with Man U. Like, I don't even know what I would do if I was in that situation.
Juega el Barcelona cerca de la banda. Pero la defensa logra frenar el peligro. Ojo que este tiene potencial. Aprovecharon todos los
Let's see, what's up? Where are we? What are your thoughts about Galatasaray? Galatasaray is a great team. I still think that we're gonna whoop them. I'm on a good high right now. I think that Barcelona will. I think this is a Barcelona that shows up against very tough teams. We've seen that already. I think this team reacts well to very intense situations, like for example knockout rounds. So I think that Barcelona will win. I think Galatasaray have nothing on us, nothing. You guys can clip this too. Just screenshot it. I think that we'll win. 3-0.
La verdad, son un desastre. Fallan otra vez en el marcaje. No hay quien lo arregle.
Memphis. Claro propósito de este equipo, seguir en ataque. Buen centro, es el segundo palo. Despija la pelota y se jugará desde el córner.
Ojalá que llegue el...
What's your formation? I'm playing a 4-3-3 false 9.
Va la pelota desde el córner a la olla.
Oh my god.
La verdad que para hacer un gol de cabeza le tenés que pegar muy bien. Este le pegó bien.
Is that not corner?
La pelota no quiso entrar.
I hate everybody that uses PSG in this team. Like, I know you're not a PSG fan. You just want to win.
No puede decir llegó suave. Deja el peluche en su casa.
No. Alright, this guy has nothing on me. It's still very early. I can still come back. Just can't get too cocky.
Y hasta ahí nomás, hasta acá llegó el ataque.
God damn it.
Leo Messi.
Come on, come on, come on. Where you going? Where you going? Not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere.
Mbappé.
Where you going? Huh? Is this guy playing like Mbappé false 9 or something?
Ojo que ahí la lleva Messi en ataque.
Oh my god, that better not be a red card. Kevin, I expected 4 goals today as well. What do you think went wrong? I think that just Barcelona were too relaxed in the first 45 minutes. And it took like Barcelona, like it took for Elche to like really bring a good game against Barcelona for them to wake up. And we can't depend on a team to play well, you know? Like we need to play well from the beginning. I talked about this in the beginning of this live session. Like just because Elche scored first doesn't mean now you have to wake up. You need to wake up from the beginning, and they were too relaxed in the beginning. They didn't even look like themselves. Like we weren't pressing the way we should be pressing. What the hell is going on right now? Are you kidding me? Woo! All skill, no luck. All skill, no luck. Let's see. Let's go. This guy's probably so pissed right now. This guy probably broke like his second controller.
Paciente trato del balón. Ese es Leo Messi. Y la pelota
You thought.
como un peluche.
You thought.
Llegó suave. Deja el peluche en su casa.
Come on.
Apenas un
Let's go.
minuto
Who is this?
tiempo añadido.
Who the hell is this? Oh, that's Dani. That doesn't even look like Dani
Es así como
Alves.
llegamos al final de los
FIFA is
primeros
so not on point with their
45.
players.
El
That does not
partido
look
está
like Dani Alves.
empatado a uno.
Dani Alves right now is bald.
Hoy Messi, jugando en uno de sus mejores días, le está descosiendo de
That
verdad.
doesn't even. Well,
No,
that looks
estoy
like Messi.
seguro
Yeah.
que en el segundo tiempo irán
Hurry up.
en busca de esos 3 puntos.
This
De
guy needs to press
momento hizo el gol del empate,
X.
me parece que eso está bien.
Hey Kevin, why did Barcelona play so slow against Elche in the first half, but in the second half we played so good? Do you know what was the reason behind this? And I think Xavi gave a pep talk. Yeah, I said this like 1,000 times. It's just when they saw Elche play a good game and they were scoring like about a goal, then Barcelona reacted. Like, why would you want to react after the opposition scores? That is so irresponsible. You can't be relaxed ever. Like, every team plays well in La Liga. Every team. Depay, Torres. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this right here. Torres there, Dembele there. I want to use, not Dani Alves is good. Fati Garcia. Alright, that's fine. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go high press. I like doing this, right?
Ya está todo preparado para que el Barça mueva la pelota desde el medio y comience hacia el complemento. Ahí llegó justo a tiempo. Mbappé. Ahí tiene el GOAT la pelota, la tiene Messi. Muy bueno lo de Angelito haciendo nudo al rival. Impresionante la tapa.
This guy is so weak.
No logra entender cómo ese no fue gol. Desde el córner la juega corto para su compañero. Ahí está Messi. Este chico vio a Perfumo jugar alguna vez.
Let's go. We are out of here.
Juega el Barcelona cerca de la banda.
Get away from me.
Pero la defensa no quiere problemas y corta. Lionel Andrés Messi. Mbappé. Absurda.
It's so sad what's going on with PSG right now. Why would you do that? Why would you just shoot? Alright, let's go.
A mí me parece que pueden terminar con algo bueno en esta jugada. Pero la defensa detiene bien el avance.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you guys, this is proof. I don't care if you have Haaland, Kylian Mbappe in the same team. If you don't play well, if you don't have a better sporting project than us, I do not care. Right? Look at everybody expected, oh, PSG is going to dominate world football because they got Neymar and Mbappe and Messi front three. It doesn't matter. Like, they're not connecting, and they have a coach that don't know what they're doing. They have a horrible sporting project, right? And now look at where they're at. Like, they're getting beat by like teams like Nice. Are you kidding me? Like, yes, they're in the Champions League, but like we expected way more of a level from this PSG side with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. You have the best winger in the world. You have the best player in the world. You have the best Brazilian player in the world. Donnarumma is so freaking tall and annoying, but I still scored. Look, PSG have the best. They have the best youngster in the world, Kylian Mbappe. They have the best player in the world, Messi. They have the best Brazilian player in the world, Neymar, right? And they're still not doing well. Why are they losing 1-0 against Nice? Why? That would have never happened with the MSN. Never. Why? Because it wasn't just about MSN. It was about the team and how we played as a collective, right? Next year... Hold on. Let me score this real quick. Next season, we're going to have the best center back in the world, Araujo, right? We're going to have the best midfielder in the world, Pedri or Gavi, right? We're going to have the best forward in the world, Haaland. Notice how they're all in different positions. Notice how we're really solid in all positions. Because we're building something, you know? And we're building them. We're not like out here buying players. We built these players to become the best in their position. You have to realize the difference. We built these players, right? Who knows if Ansu Fati becomes the best left winger in the world in his position? Who knows? I don't know. If they do, I wouldn't be surprised. Even with the right wing position, Dembele, Xavi is saying the exact same thing. Dembele can be the best player in the world in his position, right? And that can only happen in Barcelona. Why in Barcelona? Because they know what they're doing. We don't buy. We don't. We're not over here saying we're gonna buy the best right winger in the world. You see the difference between those two things? Oh, let me see. Come on. Let me. Ooh, see, this is all skill. This is not luck. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if this guy just quits right now. He's like, man, I was playing better. I don't care. This is all skill. No luck. How do you refresh the comments? Hold on. Let me see. Did you guys see the comments from Pep Guardiola? He literally said, we're over here trying to sign a top class striker because we need one. Excuse me? You have Grealish? How much more money do you need, right, to win a Champions League? Like, you spent already like $1 billion and you're still asking for a striker? You literally made it to the final last season with this exact same team and you got Grealish. You know what I'm saying? So, what more do you need? I don't know, like, no respect to Guardiola, but like, what more do you need? What? Let me see. Let me answer that question after this because that's a very serious question. I should have scored, damn it. That's foul. This guy's getting pissed right now. Grealish is bad, by the way. Yeah, of course he's bad. Of course he's bad. He should have never came to Man City. They bought for the sake of buying. That was not a buy that's like, oh yeah, this is what we need exactly at City. They just bought it just because they could. What they needed was Kane. Kane. You guys hear me? Man City needed Kane. And they should continue to go for Kane. Someone said they need Kane. The hell is Kane? That sounds like a candy. Man City, what? Yeah, like they should go for Kane. Kane will fit much better, and if not, go for. If we let me switch the conversation for a bit. If we can't get Haaland, right? If Barcelona can't get Haaland, this guy is so weak. This guy's probably trying so hard. If Barcelona can't get Haaland, I'm letting you guys know right now, we should get Lautaro Martinez. Remember that player? Remember how I always used to talk about that player, like about 2 years ago? We should get that player. That player is becoming exactly what we have been talking about. Yeah, you know what's so crazy? Let me score this real quick. Alright, never mind. Oh, it's over. Alright, cool. Look, you know what's so crazy? The reason why I would get Lautaro Martinez is because. Give me a second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Y lo bien que lo está haciendo, ¿eh? Hoy marcó 2 goles y el equipo ganó.
Okay, look. Alright, listen. The reason why I'm trying to push the agenda of Lautaro Martinez to come to Barcelona is because... Let me shut this off. Okay, look. The reason why is because if you notice how Lautaro Martinez plays, right? He's a player that is literally sitting on the defensive line. He sits very high. He's not someone that drops in deep. I mean, he could, right? We've seen him do that before, like drop deep and create with other players. But he is someone that is starting to become someone who receives the ball very high, right next to the center backs and finishes. He's not necessarily someone like Kylian Mbappe or Haaland where they can drop back and take, receive the ball, take down about 2 or 3 players, and then score a goal, right? Lautaro Martinez is not that type of striker. Lautaro Martinez is someone that he only needs about a touch and he will score the goal. He is someone that he wants to receive, very high, right next to the opposition's center backs. Can you imagine if we can have someone like Gavi or Pedri feeding those balls to someone like Lautaro Martinez? He is the perfect striker for what Barcelona do need. When we talk about Erling Haaland, even though we know that he can be someone that can take down about 2 or 3 players, that's just an added bonus. Right now, we just need a player that can score goals, someone who is actually very decisive. Lautaro Martinez is the exact same thing as Erling Haaland, but the thing that separates Erling Haaland is that he comes out with these ridiculous plays about taking down 2 or 3, 4 players, and then he scores a goal. That is what makes him so special, is that he can create something out of nothing. But that is why I do say, if we cannot get Erling Haaland, we should go for someone like Lautaro Martinez. I know that some people are saying like Isaac, right, from Real Sociedad, right? He's good, but I think that he needs to be in more positions at a higher level. Like he needs to prove that he can actually deliver at a high level. He hasn't really done that, right? I know that he's still young. There is going to be moments where he's going to be placed in there, but Lautaro Martinez, someone like him, he has showed enough. So that is why I want Barcelona to go for someone like him if we cannot get Erling Haaland, right? If we can't get Erling Haaland, Lautaro Martinez. If it can't be Lautaro Martinez, yes, maybe Isaac. What about Jonathan David from Canada, right? He's super good, a great striker, someone who's scoring a lot of goals. I wish, and I keep saying this, I really wish we got Vlahovic. I said this. I said this about like 5 months ago. I'm like, Juventus is gonna get Vlahovic. Barcelona's not doing anything about it, right? Like, why aren't you acting for someone like Vlahovic? I know that he costs like 80 million euros, but he is someone very promising. He had like about 20 goals mid-season. I don't know why Barcelona did not make a move for someone like him during the January transfer window. I know that we got Ferran Torres, but still, like, if we need a striker, Vlahovic would have been a great striker to bring in. Vlahovic is a maestro. Yeah, it's true. He's really good. Like that guy is really really good. United would have won today. No way. You're trolling. Barcelona had a bad game against Elche. In those last 15 minutes, they played good. But yes, it's true. Your point is true that yes, they have had a bad game against Elche. How long have I been live? Does anybody know how long I've been live for? Let's see. Uh, I would buy Kane or Lewandowski if we can't sign Haaland. I do not want Lewandowski because he's too old. No way. Kane is a good striker, but I don't think that he's interested in coming to La Liga. Uh, I think Barcelona needs to get a left back and a goalkeeper. Okay, so let's talk about that, right? Left back and a goalkeeper. I think that Ter Stegen is okay. I know that many of you guys are hating on Ter Stegen right now, but he's good. We still have our academy goalkeepers. Peña, right? Who's the other guy? That one other goalkeeper that's really good. They're all good, right? So I don't think that we need one. Left back, right? Jose Gaya. Right now, we don't know if we're going to get Jose Gaya or not because we do have to pay a fee for that player. I would get Jose Gaya. I know that there's Grimaldo from Benfica, but Jose Gaya is the one because he's very similar to someone like Jordi Alba, right? Not as like, decisive and can score a lot of goals. Like Jose Gaya does score, but he's not as decisive, right? There's no one like Jordi Alba on his A game, but Jose Gaya is the closest one to that. And so right now, when it comes to Jose Gaya, he costs about 20, 25 million euros. Do I believe that Barcelona want to pay that? I have no idea. It's really going to be depending on how this transfer window does go. If we end up signing Mazraoui, Azpilicueta, right, Kessie, Christensen, all of these players for free, and then we lock down the deal of Erling Haaland, which is going to be our biggest transfer yet in a very long time, we're gonna have to see okay, do we have room for someone like Jose Gaya, right? There's a reason why Gaya is right now with Valencia is saying I do not know if I want to renew, yes or no. I have no idea. I don't want to give you an answer because I know deep down inside him, I know for a fact that deep down inside him, he does want to come to Barcelona, right? Eventually, he wants to be in that position to come to Barcelona, and he's waiting for that calling. That's why right now, Gaia hasn't made that move and said, "Hey, to the people in Valencia, I want to renew my contract." Valencia do want to renew his contract because they don't want to send him out for free in the summer of 2023. His contract ends next year. That's why they want to renew him. But the moment Jose Gaya says, I want to leave in the summer, Barcelona came calling for me, Valencia are going to say yes. Valencia are not going to say, no, 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 you can't leave, right? Because the moment he says that, they're going to be like, okay, yeah, sure, because it's the only summer where we're going to be getting funds for you, right? From this operation. So the moment Barcelona come calling, it should be no problem to get this player, this left back to Barcelona. But we're going to have to wait and see if they could afford the player after bringing in someone like Erling Haaland. I have no idea. You don't work for Barcelona. I don't work for Barcelona. No one can say what Barcelona cannot afford. So we're going to have to wait and see. The only thing that we could do is like spectate and analyze and say what would happen if this happened, right? What would happen if Jose Guy came to Barcelona? How would it work? Sportingly, right? So yeah. Barcelona is nothing without Messi. No, Barcelona's playing very well. You are so wrong. It's not even funny. Isaac is average. He should join average clubs like Manchester United. I mean, I'm not. Isaac is not average. He's a great striker. I just wouldn't bring him to Barcelona. I don't even think that Barcelona is interested. I know that we have seen reports, but I don't think that Barcelona are as interested as many people might think. Right? Let's see. But Haaland is just a tap-in player. No, he is not. Where are we? Let's see. Okay, I see it. Thank you, Toy Gaming, for making that donation. I want to shout out Toy Gaming. He said, "Yo, you're a boss. Been here since day one, Daddy De Jong." I don't know if you're calling me Daddy De Jong or you're calling Frankie De Jong Daddy De Jong, but thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here since day one. There's a few people in here that I know have been here since day one, but thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. If you have oh my god, if you have a PS5, right? If you have FIFA, play me, right? But again, thank you for making that donation. Let's see. I feel like Oh My Go have jinxed us against Elche. I mean, days ago they released a vid title. What the heaven is happening to Barca? By the way, Kevin, what do you know of Oh My Go? Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch Oh My Go, so I wouldn't know. Why do we need to sign someone like Kessie? What type of player is he? Kessie is someone who's a much more physical player, someone who can play in as a central defensive midfielder, sometimes as a attacking midfielder. He's going to be very useful because there's going to be moments and phases of the game where the team is like counterattacking Barcelona. You know, where we sometimes there's moments where Barcelona cannot control the game, and that is where we could put Kessie in and really cause damage and cause havoc on the momentum of the opposition, which is why someone like Kessie is going to be so good, so good. He's going to be important for different phases of the game, right? Let's see, where are we? Felipe Coutinho is doing very well. If we get money from him and Griezmann, we could get Gaia. Yeah, I mean, we don't know, right? Right now, Coutinho's on loan at West Ham. Barcelona have the option to take him out from that loan, and if like some other club comes calling for Coutinho, they may pay even more. But right now, with the deal with Coutinho and West Ham is if West Ham really wants him and Coutinho wants to stay at West Ham, which could happen, right? Because he's playing with, I mean, he's being managed with his old teammate. They could pay around 35 to 38 million, right? 35 to 38 million euros for this player, which is really good. But remember, if if Coutinho says I want to go to a different club, like I don't know, Liverpool, United, City, or Juventus, wherever it may be, and that club comes calling and they say, "Oh, we'll pay 50 million euros for this player," Barcelona can't do that. Coutinho have the option to do. Wait, Austin Villa. Yeah, Austin Villa. I did not mean to say West Ham. Austin Villa. I keep getting those two mixed, but yeah. Coutinho's doing very well. I think he provided about one assist and he provided one goal yesterday, which was a great game. Yeah, I'm so happy. I think what makes me so happy about this thing right now is that Coutinho is actually enjoying his football again, and Coutinho has been going through a very dark age. And especially for the past like three years since he joined in January 2018, which is yeah 3 years. I'm just so happy to see Coutinho enjoy his football. I'm so happy that he's finally back in the Premier League, scoring goals, providing an assist, because that is what Coutinho is, right? Um, I'm glad that he found his form. So, yeah, good luck to him. Obviously, it's going to benefit Barcelona because there is going to be bidders for someone like Coutinho, right? He's really good. He's still at a really good age. He's 29 years old, I believe, or 30 years old, and he has so much more to give. So much more to give, and I'm happy for him. ESPN always hated on Barcelona. Yeah, I know. There's a agenda going on with ESPN. Um, it's smart what they're doing, like business wise. Like if they want to grab attention from other people and have people come in and watch their videos, the only thing they have to do is like put like these very hateful comments on Barcelona and this and that. I could easily be like that if I want to, right? Everyone has that ability to like make all these big statements, these hateful comments, and have everyone tune in. But it's not sustainable in the long term, right? So. Yeah, I don't know why ESPN is going that direction. They hate on a lot of clubs. It's not just Barcelona. And it's funny because when you say that ESPN don't like La Liga, ESPN and La Liga have like a deal together, right? The only way you could watch La Liga is through ESPN, ESPN Plus. Let me see. If Araujo gets a yellow card against Osasuna, he will miss El Clasico. Yeah, it's true. We talked about this in the beginning of the live session. I was saying on how because Araujo was given that ridiculous yellow card in today's game against Elche, if Araujo gets a yellow card in the next La Liga match, he will not be here for the match against Real Madrid, and that's a huge loss for Barcelona. So I'm going to stop it here. That is going to be wrapping up today's live session. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Again, I do want to thank what's his name, Toy Gaming for donating or what do you call it? A super chat, bringing in a super chat here. Thank you so much, my man. I really appreciate it and supporting this channel since day one. But the next live session is going to be sometime this week, maybe before the game against Galatasaray. It's going to be a huge game. I do expect. Are we playing away or are we playing home first? I mean, no matter what happens, once we do go to Galatasaray, it's going to be like a crazy scene because you know how those fans get, right? Unless they're locked down, but yeah, like it's gonna be crazy. We're going to be home first. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to be home first, but the next match, which is going to be away, is going to be a crazy scene. We'll play like 7 days later after that game against Galatasaray on March 17th. Okay, so we have Galatasaray this Thursday. I'm going to go on live the day before this game, and we'll talk about the game, and then we'll play against Osasuna on Sunday. 3 days later, literally no rest. And then 4 days later, we play against Galatasaray again. And then 3 days later, again, we play against Real Madrid. We play against Real Madrid. So we're playing moving forward. We're going to be playing a game every like 3 to 4 days. And then after that, March 20th, and then after that, we go through a break where USA is going to be playing, Mexico is going to be playing. Whoever is a Mexican fan here, we will win in the Azteca. We will bring the best game ever without McKennie, right? Because McKennie's out for the rest of the season, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, we're going to go through a break. We're not going to come back until like, damn, we have like a 2 week break. I hate when we have to go through like a 2 week break. Okay, so yeah, you know what's funny, right? when we come back, I know I said that I was going to end this live session, but I need to say something. When we come back after the Madrid game of the Clásico on April 3rd, which on April 3rd, when we come back 2 weeks later, I'm going to be in Spain and I'm going to be watching the Barcelona versus Sevilla match live. I'm going to be there in the Camp Nou. I'm going to be there with Alex too. He's going to be at that match. So when we come back after this run of games, I'm going to be in Spain. Obviously, I'm still going to be making videos, but I'm going to be doing vlogs and stuff like that. So it's going to be so crazy. I cannot wait. Right? Real Madrid, Sevilla, and then we have Levante, Cádiz, Real Sociedad. Okay, cool. What happened to Weston McKennie? Weston McKennie got injured. He got a foot injury, foot fracture. He's going to be out for the rest of the season, and we're not going to see him until next season, which sucks. Hey Kevin, what? Hey Kevin, guess what? I got accepted to Duke University, and I'm playing soccer there. Congratulations, my man. That's crazy. The fact that you got accepted to Duke University. Congratulations. I like that. That's dope. And you're gonna play soccer there. Hopefully, you become professional one day. Play for Barcelona, right? Ibrahim, right? Congratulations. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm going to be ending today's live session. Thank you guys so much for joining in, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.